Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Black Talent TV's Look Who's Next. Of course, you guys know I'm your hostess with the mostest, Mrs. Mo Jackson. Always here to bring you guys another great episode of Look Who's Next. We are a podcast that has engaging conversation with influential guests in the entertainment industry. I am very, very excited about our next guest. He has got to be one of those hardest working choreographers in the business today. He has worked with the best of the best. I am talking about Nicki Minaj, Will Smith, MC Hammer, Cardi B, G-Eazy, Allo Black, and Pitbull. I can go on. He has worked and done, he has his own dance studios, Millennium Dance Complex and Playground LA. So I'm really excited for him to be talking with me today. Everyone, please give it up to the greatest choreographer, Mr. Phil Wright. Hi, Phil.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Miss Jackson? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you? I really appreciate you joining in on this today.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, we are excited to talk to you too. Like I said, you, sir, have an incredible, impressive resume, and we are definitely wanting to get to it. But before we get to it, I just want to fire off the first question at you, Phil. What began this passion for dancing?
It all started at the age of 9, and, ironically, I didn't know what I wanted to do at the age of 9. But my sister was having a wedding, and I don't know, I was such a shy kid, back in the day, but I ended up dancing in the middle of the dance floor, and everyone, 1 minute I'm looking at the floor, and then I look around and everyone's around me, like circled around me, chanting my name, going crazy. So that sort of sparked the love for dance ever since then. And, the rest is history, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The rest is history, working with, some of the biggest stars of today. But here at Black Talent TV, we really don't get a lot of choreographers. So I am dying to ask this next question. What would you say is the most difficult part about being a choreographer?
I mean, I would say the continuous amount of hard work that you have to put in and day out. I tell all of my followers that, in order to achieve something, that you have to be relentless and fearless at everything that comes at you. There are a lot of times where you get choreographer's block, or you feel like you're repeating the same moves and things of that nature. Sometimes we have to take a step back and take a rest and, eat some Cheetos, or, like eat a ham sandwich and take a break,
I love it.
But the continuous amount of hard work I would say would be the absolute most hard thing that I've encountered, you know what I mean? So
yeah, absolutely. I heard as a choreographer, sleep is just not something you get. So
yeah, absolutely not. And you know what? To be honest, there is no punch in and punch out clock, So I'm working even when I'm not working physically, So.
That is so, wow. I'm working when I'm not working. It just keeps on going. But I love that though. You, even though it's a continuous hard work, you do have you have a chilled attitude about it. You're not. It's hard work, but it comes with the job, and you're taking it in stride. So I do appreciate that attitude.
Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said before, you've worked with some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Can you give us a little detail on working on with people like Will Smith, MC Hammer? Can you give us a little detail on that?
I mean, I've worked with a lot of artists, but I would say the most, the one artist that really, really, I was like shell-shocked and starstruck, and everything was, hey, it was MC Hammer, and just simply because I grew up watching him, and he's done such a great duty to the dance community. He's like, the male Missy Elliott, you know what I mean? Like always having dancers. I remember Hammer having like, 200 dancers at one concert, just going off and having a good time. And that when I got the call to choreograph his 25th anniversary at the Staples Center, man, I was just floored. And, a lot of my peers asked me, hey, are you going to dance in it? And I was like, yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah. So,
yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the that was a very special moment for me.
Oh, absolutely. And I love MC Hammer too, so I get the starstruck feeling. Any chance by chance he busts out the hammer pants anytime, any chance that happens?
Yeah. No, times has passed, but
Oh, dang it.
but you know what?
I was hoping.
Hammer is still Hammer. He still got the moves. His personality is great. Everything was such a joy during that moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Not only do you choreograph there, Mr. Phil, you've also taught at some of the best school dances in the world. Can you tell us some of your experiences about with that?
Uh, with teaching, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Teaching, with teaching in schools, you say?
Oh yeah. Can you tell us
Sorry, Miss Johnson, you're breaking up. Can't hear you. Jackson, hello? Yeah. Miss Jackson? Hello?
Ooh, breaking up? There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, but I can hear you now. So yeah, we were just saying about the school dances. You taught some of the best school dances. Can you give us a little bit about your experience with doing that?
Yeah, I mean, working with kids is one of my best things to do. I love teaching kids around the world, and I have a chance. Well, that's literally my life now. I just actually came from Italy, teaching in Italy, a dance school out there in Atessa, Italy, that they're getting ready for like a competition and a showcase. So that's literally a part of my life right now, a big chunk of it because I
Mm-hmm.
travel so much. So, and I just love doing it.
Yeah, I would definitely love to actually go into one of your studios and learn to dance because I'm gonna be honest, I cannot keep a beat to save my life. It is sad. It is so sad. It's funny because my friends, they automatically think, I'm gonna be honest, they automatically think because I'm black, I got some rhythm. Oh no. No. That is not the case here. It is so sad seeing me dance. It's like what is she doing? Is she having a spasm? Is she fenta? Like what is going on here? Yeah, it is hard. I need some teaching lessons like yesterday.
That is so
Being
funny.
honest here.
That is so funny.
I'm definitely being honest. I definitely need some skills here, there, Phil. And since you're the best of the best, I need you to teach me here.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I got you. Don't worry.
I got you. Don't worry. Good. Good. Um, are there any future projects that you're currently involved with that you can just give a little dish about to Blacktown TV?
Well, currently, I can't say too much because it's a lot of confidentiality involved. But me and my fiance just appeared on a TV network show that's on your local listings that will be released in the spring. Um, Also, I will be slow rolling my merchandise out within the next couple of months as well, associated with full screen and Phil Wright Inc. I'm also in the process of not incorporating, but trademarking the name The Parent Jam, where I have the parents and kids dance together. If you haven't seen it on my YouTube, you can go to my YouTube page, which is youtube.com/Phil Wright. I am about to start on my 3-year contract with Break the Floor, traveling throughout the U.S. With Break the Floor. And a lot of different things going on at one time. But yeah, that's to name a few what's going on right now.
Ooh, sounds uber exciting. I definitely will check that out on your YouTube channel for sure. And I definitely encourage the Black Talent TV family to definitely check out for your new projects coming out. But where can they go to keep up with you and your work? Are you on social media? Where can they go?
Yeah, absolutely. You can one of my pages that you can go to, or one of my platforms that you can go to, would be Instagram, which is at Phil Wright. I mean, at Phil_Wright_. You can also check me out on Twitter, which is Phil Wright7. And also you can check me out on Facebook, which is my full name, Philip Wright. And I believe that's it. I did have a Snapchat, but then Instagram killed Snapchat for me. So
yeah, I totally understand you there. I totally get it. Oh yeah. The Black Talent TV family, make sure you guys check Mr. Phil out on Facebook, Instagram, and just make sure you just any social media platform he's on. Make sure you guys definitely follow him. Because he's just a really great choreographer. Mr. Phil proposed to his girlfriend during a dance routine. Mr. Phil, can you tell us about that great viral video?
Man, that was crazy because a lot of people think that I planned a long period of time, and I really didn't. You know, it was only about a week that I planned ahead, and I was just trying to find out a way that it would be very special for us. And she is a dancer as well, and that's how we actually met in a dance studio. So I just kind of put two and two together. I just kind of, at first I was really trying to go off the wall and try to do something magnificent, but simple like that was, really captivating also, you know what I mean? And I wasn't looking for a viral video. It just so happened to do that, you know? And yeah, it's been great. We're actually scheduled to get married January 12th, 2019.
You guys are dancing. I just really think it was a great video. So I know everyone here who watched it definitely wanted to know, some of the reasons behind it, because it is it is so cute to watch. I love watching it. It's so cute.
Thank you.
It's like, yeah, it's beyond cute. No problem. No problem. Mr. Phil, even though you have an extensive list of incredible stars that you have worked with, is there anybody that you haven't worked with that you're dying to work with?
Oh man. The two stars that are, I have a number of stars that I would love to work with, but I would love to work with Kevin Hart. I'm a big, huge fan of Kevin Hart. And I am a big fan of Chris Brown. He's one of my inspirations as well. Those are the main artists, and I get motivated, inspired by a lot of different artists, but those are the main two that are like, wow, I would go, those would impact me big time.
Oh my goodness, I would love to see Kevin Hart and you guys try to do like a little dance video. That it would be amazing. That would be epic.
Yeah.
I definitely want to be part of that dance video. By the way, though I can't dance, I'm just saying. I think that would be awesome. And Chris Brown, I mean, he doesn't know Chris dance. So I totally get you there. Absolutely. Dance. What is your favorite jams to dance to?
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I can't hear you. You're breaking up really bad. Ms. Jackson, Patricia.
Yes, yeah, that thing crashed on me. I'm so sorry. You were saying?
No, I didn't hear your last question.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This thing keeps fading in and out on me.
Yeah.
I said, as a dancer, what was as a dancer? What are your favorite jams? What are your favorite jams to dance to?
Oh man, anything produced by, I love Bruno Mars. I'm a big fan of Chris Brown, as you know. Migos is popping. I
Yes.
really, honestly, I love all types of music. I'm not really subjective to, a certain style or a certain genre of music. And especially as a choreographer, I try to keep my eyes open and my mind open to all types of music. So I'm not very selective. I'm as open as possible.
Well, that's good. That is super good to hear. Uh, yes, I definitely will love. I definitely love dancing to Migos because they are just incredible.
Yeah.
But final question coming at you there, Mr. Phil. What advice can you give to aspiring young dancers and choreographers?
Man, I would just say just keep working, man. The light is at the end of the tunnel. Stop complaining. It just wastes time. Maximize on every opportunity that you have in front of you because there's people out there that will love to be in your spot right now. Be very grateful and just simply have manners and be nice. And, being nice and having, being polite and, having manners gets you farther than anywhere than what your talents will take you. I've seen some of the most talented dancers, talented choreographers, not get to, max out on their capabilities just because of their attitudes. And you don't want that to slow you down because you have full control over.
Mm-hmm.
You have so much control over that. So I would say just be mindful and stay close to the ground and stay humble. So yeah, keep working and keep those things in mind. You should be all right.
I definitely hope Talent TV family and everyone else listening takes that to heart. This is one of the best choreographies today, so you definitely will know, especially if you'd like to achieve, he will heed his warnings and not warnings, his advice and stuff like that. So, but I really appreciate talk to me today. I know we've been trying to schedule this a few times. Being a super busy choreographer, it's hard, with the scheduling. But I'm really glad you were able to take out some time and talk with me today.
Absolutely. And thank you for having me on the Black Talent TV. I appreciate you guys having me. And I thank you, Ms. Jackson, for interviewing me as well.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I'm really glad we were able to have this time and talk and be able to do this. So I really appreciate it. For everyone, I really hope you guys check out Phil Wright on all his social media platforms. I hope you guys check out his future projects that are coming up. And just in case you guys haven't, definitely check out the viral video of him and his girlfriend dancing together and he poses. Definitely check that out. It's super cute. And just keep an eye on everything else he's doing. He's, like I said, he's an incredible choreographer and he's got so much talent. So make sure you guys definitely check him out. And I just want to thank everyone for listening in. I want to thank Mr. Phil again for coming in and talking with me. And again, you guys know I'm your hostess with Miss Simone Jackson. Remember, if you guys ever want to come down and talk with me or advertise here at Black Talent TV, make sure you guys hit us up at info@blacktalenttv.com. We're always happy to hear from you guys. But until another great episode of Look Who's Next, I just want to thank my guest, Phil Wright, again. I just want to thank everyone else for listening. But until then, this is Simone Jackson. I'm out. Bye.